is indispensable here, and very, very bright, very clever. And in this segment, we're talking to developer, Jersey City developer par excellence, Joe Panepinto. Let me tell you the little I know about Joe Panepinto, who I've sparred with off and on for years. But this is a guy who, and this in the spotlight is a lot about this town and this city and this state. Joe Panepinto is so Jersey City that it's ridiculous. The only person I know with a worse Jersey City accent than him is what's our prosecutor's name?
DeFazio.
Yeah. Former prosecutor DeFazio, who has the singular Jersey City accent. But Joe comes close. Joe is was born and raised here in Jersey City. I believe you were born and raised.
No, I was born in a house on Neptune Avenue.
On Neptune Avenue. Not that Neptune Avenue house.
Neptune Avenue in Jersey City, 168 Neptune Avenue.
168. Went to school here. Went to Lincoln. Went to Snyder High School.
Snyder, and we beat Lincoln in football.
Well, once in a while. You did. And he went to St. Peter's, now St. Peter's University, then St. Peter's College. Went to Seton Hall, got a law degree, went into the law, learned a lot about how to do real estate with some really good people, became a developer and has developed. I'm going to let you tell all the buildings that you did here, but he did the ADT building in Jersey City. I'm going to come back to that in a minute, because it was a very good story you told about that. Tell us the other developments you did.
Well, I started out trying to develop Journal Square. Okay, I bought the old Jersey City 4-acre site at a city auction in 1982, and I really intended to build a law office on the site. And I wound up building the corporate offices and headquarters for Mart Terminals, my own law office, and a few other offices. Subsequently, I built a 300,000 square foot office building for ADP. With Hart's Mountain Industries. Those were the first new buildings at Journal Square in 35 years. Nothing had been built at all in New Jersey in Journal Square from, I think it was the 40s, 50s, until that time.
Until the Port Authority. That was the last
Port Authority was the last thing, and that was really not a private development. That was a public entity that really ruined Journal Square.
Yes, it did. You got to get into that story.
That's another story, yes. We got a lot of stories. So I like to say I used to walk to PS 30 on Seaview Avenue, and I just saw at the bar Mike Della Rosa, a fellow I went to grammar school and high school with. Okay, I took the Bergen Avenue bus to Snyder High School, and I took the public service bus, the 108 Newark, to law school in Newark, Seton Hall Law School. And I married a girl from Czechoslovakia who never heard of Jersey City until she met me. And she loves Jersey City also. My son still lives in Jersey City with his wife and 3 children, 5th generation of our family in Jersey City. So when Bill approached me about helping bring young men and women into the building trades, it's sort of something that just struck my heart. In my early career as an attorney, my first job was representing a methadone plant. So it was the first one of my families out of college. So we had no political or business connections, so I took this job for $150 a week. That's another story. That was 1970. While I had that job, I started to have my own practice with another good friend of mine, a good friend of Cliff Perkins, was Bill Perkins, who was my good buddy who went to Snyder High School and also to Seton Hall Law School. So Jersey City was always my focus. While I was an attorney, I represented the building trades union. Okay, we were very close to the union movement, and I'm on the board of the nonprofit United Auto Workers Housing Corporation. We build senior housing. We have Hotel Plaza, which is a senior citizens building which we built. We built all along Journal Square and down in the waterfront as well. But the key, when Bill Bill O'Day approached me about helping the young people get training in terms of joining a union. That really was very important to me, because that's the Renaissance in Jersey City isn't just the buildings and the mortar. It's the people and the families. Those people provide the food and education that these people that work have to have their wives and husbands and children pay the going rate. And it was just natural. And for not a lot of money in terms of development money, if we can train 10, 20, 30, 40 students a year, okay, to be licensed plumbers and electricians, whatever it is, they can make a living and make a family and contribute to the community rather than going into the methadone clinics or the other things.
Or the other institutions.
Or other institutions. So, to me, that was an easy call. Now, Bill already increased my commitment from 1 year to annual, which is okay. But what we want to do is want to raise even more money with other developers. This is the Renaissance for Jersey City. Is for all of Jersey City.
Yes.
It's for Greenville, where I grew up. It's for Lafayette. It's for Ward F. It's for the Heights, which has seen some difficult days as well. So I look around and I say I love Jersey City, and I'll do whatever I can to help.
Well, you know, Joe, there was a story. You told me in a phone conversation we had about the ADT building, which was my company.
It's the ADP building. ADP is secure.
ADP is
He's wearing my hat, by the way, too. That's my hat.
Oh. And Joe, you were telling me that you wanted this red brick on that. That's a red brick. It's a beautiful building. It stands out because nothing else looks like that up there. And you were telling me that the guys that did that, you got to him on the phone. He had a crew to come in and get it, and he told you it was a program similar to this one.
Yeah, what happened was I had a contractor, general contractor, who actually built senior housing for the UAW, did the brickwork, and he used a union local out of Newark, totally black local. This was 1982. They were the best bricklayers he's ever had, so he always used them, no matter where we used them in the state. I said, well, I want people from Jersey City. It's like we don't have.
You got to get your own.
I got to get it from Newark, so that's what we did. So.
Also, I don't want to go by without talking about the other kinds of things you did here. For instance, the Culinary Arts Center, where you had something to do with the Hudson County Community College Culinary Arts Center. I believe that you.
Well, we made some donations for that,
yes.
but my what I'm very proud of is the Student Center at St. Peter's.
Yes.
Okay?
Oh, yes.
St. Peter's University today, okay, has the most diverse student body of any university in the country. Okay, we also have the largest Pell Grant program. Almost all of our students obtain state and federal grants. When I went to St. Peter's, it was very easy. Okay, it was tuition was $350 a semester. I worked in the food fair on Culver West Side for $1.20 an hour, and they saved money to pay for my tuition for the September tuition. The winter tuition, the January tuition, my aunts and uncles would each give me $10, and I would collect another $200 to pay my tuition. And my mother and father had a Christmas club. $5 a week, which helped pay it. So we don't come from a family of any extraordinary means, but we never felt poor. We never felt unwanted. We were very active, you know, in the community, not in politics, but in the community, in the church, and the neighborhood. And that's Jersey City.
Well,
and by the way, Glenn Cunningham, Harvey Smith, they were all in my class. Clay Irvin. They were all in my class at Snyder.
All the people he's mentioning here are people that went to Snyder with him, to Snyder High School. They're all born and raised here. They're doctors, they're lawyers. In the case of Glenn Cunningham, he was both a policeman and the mayor and the public safety director.
And a U.S. Marshal from New Jersey.
And the U.S. Marshal from New Jersey. And I mention all of that because you get the feeling that there's no hope. These people are all about hope. And you'll notice that they came out of that generation, what I call the civil rights babies. All of us came up with that. We all had that in our minds. We all believed that we could go anywhere and do anything.
Exactly.
All right, we're about to close out this segment. I want to thank Joe Panepinto, who I really Our next guest will be Patty Keller, who is of the buildings trade. And I got a lot of questions for him. Thanks a lot, Joe. All right, now I'm just going to tell you that we're going to do a little commercial here for the Brightside Tavern. The Brightside Tavern is at 141 Bright Street. It is the place to come and meet the people. You'll find everybody here. I come here and I see, just like Joe said, I come here and I see people I haven't seen in years. You know, I didn't know where they were. I didn't know they were still in town. They're here. The food is great. The drinks are good.
Well, I think
food is great.
It's a great place because it's a community hub. It's where your entire community comes. We come to eat, we come to socialize, and we come to make business deals.
Oh yeah, and
not to mention the shy owner, Tom.
Oh yes, you have to come here if for no other reason than to meet Tommy Two Scoops producer. Who is, I don't call him just a club owner. He's an impresario, and he himself is a delight. He mixes with the people here. He loves everybody. He loves the music. We're going to start the next segment with Patty Keller and just.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Cut.